Hey guys, welcome back to Sister Session Podcast. I'm Kendra.
I'm Lily.
I'm the older sister, and
Why are you saying that again?
in case people forgot, I'm the older sister.
We said that last week.
Okay.
I feel like everyone should know she's the older sister. I'm the younger sister.
We're 7 years apart, and we have started a podcast.
They know all this.
Thank you so much for everyone who listened to our first episode. We really feel the love and support. And
even if you didn't listen to all the people who have been liking and commenting on our socials, we really appreciate the support from everybody.
And thank you, Mom, for the really nice comment that you left on one of our
Love your mother. Thank you, Mom. As if we didn't see SR Green 5 as your username. We know it's you.
I wonder why it's 5.
I don't know if it's 5. I just know there's a number in there.
Okay. Well,
before we get started, I have a couple things I want to show everybody. First being my new Hydro Drug X Anthropology collab with the strawberries. And then second being my new bag with my Jellycat bag charm. This little guy is my pride and joy now.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. But those are some of my new things, and then you can continue talking. I'm just gonna put some Aquaphor on, actually.
I have nothing to show, because, well, okay, I did go to Sephora. I went to the Sephora sale, and I got a few new things that I probably shouldn't have, but I needed restock on some hair product and day hair cream, and then I got I don't know what the brand is, but it's a beauty elixir spray, and I have been loving it. I feel like it's...
Is it a setting spray?
No, it is a part of your skincare. You put it on right before your moisturizer, and it's supposed to kind of help with your pores and kind of tighten your skin, and it feels good. I've seen Emily Kaiser use it, and I trust her. I trust her with skincare.
Oh, is it the Caudalie brand?
Yes.
Bitch, that's water in a fucking jar. That's water.
No, it's not.
You're spraying water on your face.
No, it's not.
That is a waste of money. You're spraying water on
I got the travel
face.
size, so it's fine.
That is consumerism at its finest.
I also got their face mask to help with my pores, too.
I'm sure, yeah, the face mask is fine, but that is water in a bottle.
No, there's other ingredients. I can go show you.
But yes, there might be other ingredients, but you might as well just spray water on your face.
I don't need this kind of negativity in my life because you get a lot of stupid stuff all the time too.
Like what?
I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to be rude.
You can't name anything.
I know some stupid things that you have purchased with your money, but I am not going to call you out on that because I don't want to be rude. Anyways, I have a few things to talk about. I have a list because this has been a very eventful week for me. I first feel like I need to talk.
Before we get into our list of things, I just want to say I have a horrible headache, and that's why I'm wearing sunglasses. Because
did you take some leave?
No, I should actually. That's a good point.
Do you have some in your bag?
Yeah, I'm just
You're really vibing with the sunglasses.
Yeah, I've been wearing them all day.
They're cute.
Yeah, so headache is going on, and
our energy is a little low. I just got up from a Sunday nap, and I was only not even an hour, maybe 45 minutes, and I'm a little...
Yeah. I went out last night with my roommate, so I'm just feeling so ill and hungover, to be so honest. That's why I stayed in bed until noon. And then till I stop. And then I went and got a bagel. And then I almost pooped my pants in Target.
Really? Why?
Well...
Was it the bagel or...
The bagel, the Red Bull that I had, and then also, you wouldn't know this, but, sometimes when you're hungover from drinking, you get the shits.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's, a lot of times when people are hungover, they either throw up or they shit a bunch. Personally, I'm choosing the shitting. Because I hate throwing up. But, yeah, it's either or.
That's a really nice education. Thank you for letting me know.
For people who didn't know that. But
you learn something new every day.
I'm a survivor.
You are.
I'm not gonna give up. Yeah.
Okay.
Rough morning for me out here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your self-inflicted bad morning. Sorry, that was really rude. I'm just saying.
Can a girl not have fun?
I'm glad you had fun with your roommates.
Girls just want to have fun.
Girls do just want to have fun.
I made to the top of the roof of a frat house.
Wait, really?
Night. It was a random side quest. We don't have to get into it, but I was, top of the frat house roof, the snoof.
The snoof.
Anyways, we can move on from that.
Okay, well, I had a pretty eventful week. I have been on some dating apps, mostly Hinge. I'm really trying to not be single anymore. And I feel like at this point, where do I meet guys? I don't know. Church isn't really an option. It is, but it isn't. Guys at church don't like to date the girls that they go to church with. I'm not going to date a comedian. That's just not for me. So it's a dating app. Give me strength is what it is. And I've actually been finding some success. I've been talking to some nice guys that are cute. And I was talking to this guy, and we talked for about a week. And on a week from today, it's the anniversary of when we made the plans to go out to dinner on our first date to get to know each other in person. And we're talking throughout the week, flirting it up. He's a little too flirty, personally, for my opinion, and was a little inappropriate. But I was like, some people are weird over dating apps. Like, they don't know how to text. Like, he's like 32. Maybe he just is awkward, doesn't know how to text, and he's much better in person. Gotta give him a chance because he's a cute guy. We were vibing. And so Thursday rolls around, because it was Thursday that we planned to meet up. And I messaged him, and I just was confirming, because I'm a planner, want to make sure also, I didn't want to have to go home and completely take an everything shower for nothing. And I'm glad I asked him, because he said, and I quote, "I'm not going to be able to make it tonight because I have too much yard work to do after work, and I'm not going to have enough time for our date."
I'm like, what? I really want to know what kind of yard work he was doing.
Why on Thursday? Because it's been a beautiful week all week. And this weekend, like, he had plenty of time. And I really didn't respond. I just said, okay, no problem.
Wait, what day was this? Thursday?
Thursday.
I feel like Thursday was like the first day of the week that was like a really nice day. So maybe he was like, I need to take advantage of this nice day and get my yard work done.
Are you really giving this man the benefit of the doubt?
I'm just like thinking. I'm just having a thought.
Actually, no, this week was nice, because I took Tilly to the dog park several times this week.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, Thursday was like the first like nice day of the week.
Anyways, I just was kind of like, okay, no problem. Maybe some other time. And it just put a really bad taste in my mouth. I don't think I'll go on another date. Well, I did.
Well, okay, think about it this way. Thursday, you were supposed to go on the date, but then you didn't. And Thursday, we posted our first episode, and we went to Texas Roadhouse to celebrate.
That was fun.
And while we were at Texas Roadhouse, as we were leaving Texas Roadhouse, well, Kendra ordered applesauce at Texas Roadhouse, which really upset me. I don't know why she did that, because, like...
It was a nice palate cleanser.
That is stupid. You're wasting money, like, for one of your two sides on applesauce. That's stupid. There's so many better sides than applesauce.
You got corn.
The corn is good. I like corn. Anyways, as we were leaving Texas Roadhouse...
You know what? Can I say something about Texas Roadhouse for a minute?
Sure.
I do love Texas Roadhouse. I do think it's stupid that you have to add an extra $1 to
make your baked potato loaded?
Yeah, the loaded baked...
I feel like that's normal.
No, because every baked potato has those things. It's not... I don't know. It just... That does bug me.
Well, I think it's not just a baked potato. It's like everything. Like if you wanted to make your fries loaded, or like a sweet potato loaded, or...
The sweet potato loaded is just marshmallows and brown sugar, but it's really good.
And the cinnamon butter that they serve with the rolls. Yeah. It's so good. Anyways, as we were leaving Texas Roadhouse... I've been thinking about this all week, actually. We walked out, and there was a little girl with a harness and a leash on, which I know is like normal.
There's controversy around it.
I have my thoughts about it, but what made it worse is this child was on her hands and knees barking at people. That's a dog. Like, that's a dog. And also, my thing is, like, you're just training your kid to be a furry.
Okay, well, here's the other thing. Because I know there's a lot of controversy around leash kids, and I'm gonna be honest, I was a leash kid at one point. I remember.
Yeah, but were you on your hands and knees?
No, because I'm a normal human being.
Also, it's like you're at Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
Like, I think you should be able to control your child enough that she doesn't need to be in a harness on a leash at Texas Roadhouse. I get it at like an amusement park or something like that. Like, you don't, big places.
I do think it's like safety too, of like not them running away, but also like you know that they're right next to you. Someone doesn't steal your kid. Yeah. That's the other thing.
But like, it's Texas Roadhouse in Taylorsville, Utah. Control your kid, because obviously it's not like, obviously you're just afraid that your kid's gonna run away or cause havoc. Like, I don't know. I'm just like a little confused as to why that child needed to be on a leash.
And since we're talking about kids, are we done with this subject? Because I have to talk about kids for a minute.
Go for it.
I love kids. That sounded really weird, but I have a lot of friends who have young kids. I'm the fun like friend and I recently watched the Piper Rockell documentary on Netflix. I didn't know who this girl was.
I knew who she was.
I did not know, because I'm not down the YouTube rabbit hole of that generation. I'm on a different generation of YouTube. And I was appalled and shocked at what was going on. Like, I've always known that YouTube is kind of a dark place. Like, especially with like or the 8-passenger
like, kid. Like,
yes.
In YouTube or influencers, like, there's just a lot behind the scenes. Well, all I have to say is that, like, if you haven't watched it, go watch it, because it's pretty insane. I haven't even watched it. I've just seen clips on TikTok, but it's sad. It's really sad. It's really crazy. I would suggest watching it.
And I don't want to get too much into it, because Piper Rockell is still under the age of 18. Yeah. And so that was a lot of controversy around it too. It's just sad is what it is. And I feel like the past few months I've really rethought about kids and social media, because I've been watching like the 8-passengers, that whole thing. And I really followed that closely for a long time. But I'll just say this. Let's bring back imaginary friends for kids. Let's bring back playing outside. Let's bring back having an American Girl doll. Like, why does all these... And that was because all these kids, like, oh, they wanted to make slime videos. They wanted to do toy reviews. They wanted to be YouTube stars. Like, that is crazy to me.
Well, I think all of that stems from the fact that kids have, like, devices way too young. And, like... I think, you know, it's just, like, I think kids have, like, their devices way too young, and they're exposed to social media and everything. And, like, YouTube specifically. And it's because, like, they're seeing other kids their age on YouTube and like doing all these things, and they want to also do that. And I'm just like, let's like not encourage that. I think, and not only does like it start from like the kids' interest, but a lot of it starts from the parents, and like the parents like filming, and they just like are like, oh, my kid's funny, or oh, my kid wants to do this is gonna make me a lot of money. A lot of it is like, I think it starts out very like innocent for the children.
Yes.
But it's bad when it becomes bad when the parents are the ones who are involved.
Here's the thing. I'm not against screen time. I'm not. I am against exploiting children. Let's bring back Club Penguin. Let's bring back Webkins. Like that.
What you know about Pinky P and Froggy P? That was my Webkins names. I had the pink poodle and the frog. Pinky P was the poodle. Froggy P was the frog.
I had 3 or 4. Brownie, Sparkles, and
boring
Ducky.
Odd name.
Pinky P and
Pinky P and Froggy P are original.
I don't think Pinky P was.
Pinky P is so original.
Froggy
Pinky P was that girl, and she's always gonna be that.
I did love Webkins. That was so much fun, and the fun thing too was talking about it with friends at school. We had the stuffed animals. I loved Webkins. I think there's nothing wrong with playing games and watching. As someone who is chronically online, I loved a Disney Channel original movie premiere. I did, but I just think we're going too far. And let kids be kids. So actually you can still play Webkins. I did a couple years ago, not months. I found out that you could still have a Webkins. It was like free and you play the games, and it was so much fun. Really? I had a really good time. It probably destroyed my computer and gave it a bunch of viruses.
That's why it doesn't work, and I have to do literally all of the editing and producing and posting for this podcast because Kendra doesn't have a working computer.
My computer's also like 7-8 years old. It's like an old computer. So
I'm doing all this shit. No help from Kendra is all I have to say. So, like, if you're gonna thank anybody, thank me because I'm putting in the work on top of my full-time job and being full-time in school. I would just like to say that for everybody. You know, it's true. That's why you're sighing.
I'm willing to help.
How are you gonna do that without a working computer?
Let me borrow your computer.
No, because I need my computer.
Okay. Anyways. Can I talk to you about some of the dreams I've been having?
I guess.
Who texted me? Oh,
No
my
one.
pharmacy told me that my prescription.
She's trying to pretend that she's like important, that she has like people texting her. Oh, sorry, I have to take this business call. Like, let me just step out real quick. Like, I need to respond to this email.
Okay. I've had 2 dreams recently that I need to talk about. One happened last night. The other happened a couple days ago, and I cannot get out of my brain. I had a dream. I have weird dreams. I don't believe in dream psychology because I don't need to unpack what's going on in my dreams because they are wild and crazy and make no sense. But every once in a while, they do make sense. This one didn't. The other one that I'm going to talk about did. This one, I had a dream recently that I ate a chocolate chip with mayonnaise. And I, like, in the dream, I could taste it. It was
a chocolate chip or a
chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie with mayo.
I think I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up. Like, I don't want to, like, get explicit right now, but was the cookie dipped into the mayo? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm going to puke. It was, like,
spread on.
Please stop, please stop, please stop. Like, I think, like, crumble cookie would do that flavor. Crumble cookie would do, like, a fucking, like, chocolate chip cookie with, like, cottage cheese on it or something like that.
It was so gross, and, like, I can't get it out of my brain, and I think...
Oh, yeah. Stop. I need you to stop talking about it. But on that note, last night, me and my roommate and her friend, our friend, we were watching a Tana Mojo video before we were going out, and it was... Tana Mojo's doing, like, this, like, collab with this, like, pickle company called Kaylin and Kaylin Pickles. And she was doing, like, different types of, like, pickle combinations. And they were, like, all, like, really crazy. And one thing about me is I hate pickles.
I love a pickle.
They did, like, pickles with, like, chili and cheese. Ew. They did a pickle with, like, peanut butter, Nutella, and pretzel and whipped cream. They did... like,
just let the pickle be the pickle. Just
they
let
did,
it be.
like, the chamoy pickle, like, with, like, the gushers and everything, and
we're going too far.
I wanted to puke.
I just love a dill pickle.
Or, like, people do, like, pickles with cream cheese and, like, Takis. Like, that, all of those things sound like my worst nightmare, truly. Like, everything, besides, like, the peanut butter and Nutella, which, because I love those things, everything that they were putting on the pickles sounded like... You don't
like gushers?
They're okay, yeah, but, like... cream cheese, gross. Sorry.
I like cream cheese.
I guess I like Takis.
You like cream cheese? You put it on your bagel.
No, it has to be a flavored cream cheese.
Okay.
It can't be regular cream cheese. I will puke. Okay,
can I tell you about my other dream I had?
Yeah,
it's not about food. I had a dream last night. It was actually a really good dream. I was like, bring me back more dreams like this. I had a dream that I got exclusively invited to the Dancing with the Stars tour. And that I got to come backstage with Lindsay Arnold. We're big Dancing with the Stars fans. I love Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
And not only did I get to go backstage, I also got full glam. I got to go do full glam with them, watch them get ready, and then watch the show. And I wish that dream could come true.
That would be nice.
So those are the dreams I had. I just thought I wanted to talk about.
That's good. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. I've been having weird dreams since, like, I can't remember them, so I, like, couldn't tell you what my dreams have been.
Lucky. I wish I could forget my dreams. Yeah, I have weird dreams. I have stressful dreams, too. Yeah. Like, of course, I can't sleep in peace, you know?
Yeah. Like, it, like, wakes you up?
No, that's the thing. I'm still there.
No, I just, like, I hate when, like, you're in a dream and, like, you're falling.
And
you, like, wake up. That's the worst. That's embarrassing.
That has happened for me in a while. But.
Okay, well, for me, the highlight of my week actually has been the fact that Lord is back. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not really.
No, you don't.
I've never been a big Lord fan.
Well, I am. And so I don't know what day it was. Like, maybe it was Friday. It was either Friday or Wednesday. And Lord posted to her TikTok a clip of a new song of hers. And then the first comment. Yeah, she's a TikTok. The first comment she screenshot and then like reposted it to her Instagram story. So yeah, Lord is back. I don't like, she hasn't really said if she's like releasing this song or like a new album, but like her teasing a new song is like so exciting, and anything can get me through what's going on in like the world right now with a new Lord album. Mm-hmm. And on that note,
she's at Coachella with Charlie XCX.
Coachella last night. I haven't really seen a lot about Coachella. Like, I feel like it's kind of like not been amazing this year, but Charlie XCX bringing out Lord was amazing. Like,
Charlie XCX's outfit too was,
oh my god,
so iconic.
It was the best. Like, when I was watching that last night, I was so happy. Like, I would like probably reposted like 10 videos about it. Like, they really worked it out on the remix.
What are your thoughts on some of the Coachella looks? Because some of them are not it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people, when they go to Coachella, especially like new people, they want to just like really try and do their best. And
that's a nice way
it's not their best at all, actually, to be so honest. And I think people like reach a little too far to the sun. Like, yes, Coachella is supposed to be like different and like it's supposed to be festival like looks, but okay,
sorry,
like Coachella, like, yes, you. Like it's a bless you.
Thank you.
I just think people will try and be too creative and then it comes out looking like a toddler. Like, no, this is what it actually looks like. What's that one game where you choose it's like the story games and you choose like the things. If you don't have enough gems, you have to do like the bad option. Why am I forgetting?
What are you talking about? The bad option.
Oh my gosh. No, people are gonna know what I'm talking about. I just am totally blanking on it right now. It's basically like fan fiction but in a game.
Oh, and it's cartoon. It's a cartoon. Yes. I think it's like Storyscape.
No. Hold on. Pause real quick, because I'm like, what is it called? Where's my app store? What is it called? I don't even know what to look up right now.
I will say all the fashion that I've been seeing, honestly, I don't think I would like Coachella. I'm a homebody. I like to stay in. But more importantly, it's hot there. It's like 100 degrees. And so I get why people are wearing a lot of leather, a lot of latex, a lot of layering of belts.
And boots. And
I'm like, you must be dying. And granted, it's a lot of influencers who have access to VIP tents, so it's fine. But I'm kind of like,
I can't find what it's called.
I just don't think it would be and like outside and how like I saw the videos of Lady Gaga.
My thing is like, one thing about me when I'm at a concert, I'm gonna be dancing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be like jumping up and down, shaking ass, and no one does that at Coachella. Like, I feel like Coachella's a thing that people just go to say that they went to Coachella and to like be there and like do their outfits, but no one actually cares about the music. Like, genuinely, I think people that go do not care about music. And also, like, yes, Lady Gaga was super excited for her, but I feel like the headliners weren't anything crazy this year. Like, I wasn't like super excited for any of them. Sorry, that might be controversial, but like, I think there's been better.
Who would be your like dream headliner?
Hold on, I got a text. It was from our brother. He said okay. Trying to get our brother to bring me a freaking Dr. Pepper. What can a girl do to get a Dr. Pepper around here? I don't want no fucking cherry Coke Zero.
Or an Alani. That's what I have in my fridge.
Alani's, again, sorry, this is controversial. Alani's disgusting. Dream. What was the question?
Dream headliner at Coachella.
Like, dream like just one or all three? Because there's usually 3 headliners.
3. Could be anybody.
Fleetwood Mac.
I was about to say Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, Harry Styles. Lord. Fleetwood Mac. Oh, no, maybe not Lord. But Lord would definitely be like in the lineup. I'm trying to think. Because the thing is with Coachella headliners that they're really big. So like Fleetwood Mac, Harry Styles, because like I just love him dearly. I don't know who my third would be. I'm trying to think. What would yours be?
Probably Fleetwood Mac. If they were still alive, Queen.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I want to say Elton John.
Ooh, Elton John would be great.
I do, yeah. I'm going to say Elton John. Those are all 3, like, those are 3 older ones, but, okay, I'm trying to think of some current ones.
Current. Yeah, I was trying to do a mix of current and old.
Actually, I'd love to see Doechii.
I don't think she's big enough to headline.
She's not big enough. She'd be a good, like...
You have to think of like someone who's big enough to headline.
Chapel? Roan? I think she could do... I mean, I know she's already done... She's featured.
Yeah.
Let
me look at my Spotify.
I know.
I'm having a hard time deciding what I would do. Okay, well, we're being really quiet, so we should talk.
Fergie.
Fergie? Yeah, I want to see Fergie do some cartwheels up on the Coachella stage.
Fergalicious. I just saw her on my side.
I will say, like, if I could do, like, a dream, like, festival.
Okay, Jonas Brothers. I think Jonas Brothers would kill at Coachella, and I
don't
know,
think they're big enough to headline.
I know that's so millennial of me to say, but I love them. I love the Jonas Brothers. They are so nostalgic to me, and I think they're so talented. But, like, Joe Jonas is so hot now in his outfits. Like, I think he just would kill. He's such a great front man.
If I just, like, name people off of, like, like, not even Coachella, but just, like, a dream festival, Harry Styles, Fleetwood Mac, Lorde, Role Model, The Driver Era, Jungle. Driver Era is Ross Lynch's band.
Oh, I don't listen to his music. I'm sorry.
Charlie XCX, Lizzie McAlpine. Like, I just wish I could, like, actually take, like, my favorite one.
Hire Lily to
I want to make my own festival.
Lily Fest.
Lily Fest. That's a horrible name. I want to make my own festival and just have all of my favorites. And I mean, yeah,
no one else is there. It's just
me. It's just me. Role model only has one choice for Sally, and it's me. Sorry.
That would be so funny.
I'm gonna make it happen. A festival just for me with all my favorite people.
Like artists or friends that your friends could come.
No, it's just for me with all my favorite artists.
And then you could have like carnival food there, like
like corn dogs. Just a shit ton of corn dogs. Love a corn dog. And a funnel cake.
A funnel cake, a big Slurpee.
No, like a lemonade. A lemonade.
A fried Oreo.
A fried Oreo is good. I want to try a fried Twinkie. Because that's a thing. I want to try a fried Twinkie. I want to go to a fair.
I'm going to be running one for work this year. You can come to it.
I'm okay.
Tilly's snoring.
Okay, well, she's not doing any more, little bitch.
Anyways,
so, but I would go to Coachella, but
it's too hot.
Yeah. And it is really, it's so crowded.
Another thing is this year there was a lot of micro mini skirts.
Well, not even micro mini skirts, micro shorts.
That too, the leg chafing.
Oh my God, I would not be able to walk.
I would be rubbed raw. My legs would be rubbed raw.
Yeah.
I don't have thigh gap. Never heard of her.
The other thing, I don't think I would ever go to Coachella unless like God forbid one day I become famous and like a brand takes me, because then you'd be like so comfortable in like your like nice ass house in Palm Springs. But I would never camp. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people camp. Yes, it looks so much fun, but the shower situation, like you have no AC. You're so hot.
Why do they do it now?
I would be so sweaty. Well, it's always hot in Palm Springs.
I know that, but maybe
because they can't do it in the winter because it will rain.
What if they try to find a different place for Coachella?
Well, because it's Coachella Valley. It's always been there.
I don't know. And all these girls too are wearing leather and latex and layers and belts and boots. I already said this, but I'm like, how are you not dying?
I also think like either a Coachella outfit is like super unoriginal, or like it looks horrible.
I did say I liked Alex Earl's outfits.
Oh, Alex Earl's outfits. And she is kind of like off and on with her like styling and everything. I personally think I like it. Everybody gives her a little bit too much hate. Granted, like I think what she wore to the Super Bowl, that was not Super Bowl worthy. But like I think what she wore, I think it was like Paris Fashion Week. It was like the Miu Miu like jorts with like the like cropped blazer. I love that, and people always were hating on it.
I actually liked her sister's outfit too, Ashton.
Well, their whole friend group loved it.
I liked all their outfits. Yes,
Alex, yeah, I loved hers for like the Revolve event, like the racer vibe.
Oh, yes.
And then her night 2 outfit for like for Charlie XCX, like the sequence bra with the micro shorts. Like it's nothing crazy, but it was really cute, and I liked it. I loved it. She honestly is a fashion icon, and I do really, especially her sister. Her sister like is like so cool. Also, you know, she's only 22.
Who? Her sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Earl's only like 24.
I know, but it's crazy because she just turned 22, and I'm like, you've been 21 this whole time. Like she was dating John Summit this summer, and she was 21.
Who's John Summit?
He's a DJ.
Oh, a
like
DJ?
He's like a really famous like,
yeah,
DJ.
but still a DJ.
Yeah,
I mean, we all need to go through a DJ phase. Let's be real.
What? Have you gone through a DJ phase? I think you're pulling stuff out of your ass when you say everybody needs to go through a DJ phase. I don't know what you're saying.
I feel like there's like a group of guys that you really shouldn't date. DJs, sales bros.
Sales bros is a Utah thing.
Yeah, but I feel like they're equivalent of a DJ.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, anyway, so she's like really young, and I just did not like, she's only 2 years older than me, which is so surprising.
Yeah.
I just like was not expecting that.
Good for her.
Yeah. She really is like killing it. She's still in college. I do like love the Earl sisters.
I do too.
I honestly kind of hope they get a reality TV show like their family. I think that'd be cool.
I like keeping them on social media. No, not everyone needs a reality TV show.
Yeah. Do you see Kylie and fucking Timothy at Coachella?
We're very
like, let me just like shoot myself in the head real quick.
Here's the thing: we don't support this relationship, and
okay, as long as he's happy.
As long as he's happy. And I know they've been together for a couple years, and they're private, and that's great for them, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Honestly, the sunglasses help so much with this bright light. Like, it really helps with the bright light. Maybe you should, like, try a pair of sunglasses sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
She doesn't care.
I know, I was trying to find my sunglasses. I think they're out in my car.
Oh, so you could copy me?
Well, I felt like we could match.
No. It's my thing for this week.
Okay. Well, man, Tilly's really snoring it up.
She's tired, girl. Oh, we didn't even say this. Our cousin is visiting us.
Paisley.
And they have the same, her and her mom have the same dog as Tilly. They're actually from the same parents from here in Utah. And his name is Arlo. And so Tilly and Arlo have been playing. So that's why she's zonked right now, because they've been
running around.
They've been having a ball.
It's been really cute to watch.
Yeah.
She just has a little friend. They're thick as thieves. It's cute.
They're what?
Thick as thieves. it's a saying. Like, they're buddies, they're pals,
Oh.
they're compadres, they're friends.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one. What?
Nothing.
Oh, Tilly, that's a big sigh for a dog that does nothing all day.
Honestly, she acts like she's the one who goes out and works a full-time job to pay the bills, to pay off her medical bill.
The 1975. They would be really good in Coachella, I think. I don't know about headlining, but I think they would be really good. Just a thought.
We're tired, man. Our energy's kind of low today. I do apologize.
That's okay.
Sometimes you need something little lo-fi. I've been really into lo-fi.
Lo-fi?
Yes, it's just very like low energy.
Phoebe Bridgers. Oh my god. Phoebe Bridgers would be so amazing at Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like at Lily Fest.
Lily Fest.
We're working on the name. We're working on the name, and that's okay.
Stinkweed Fest. Because that was your nickname growing up, Stinkweed.
Also, can we talk about the Yo Gabba Gabba that's at Coachella? Like, what's the deal with that? I don't understand.
Is it like Yo Gabba Gabba
like obviously there's people dressed in like the Yo Gabba Gabba costumes.
Were you a Yo Gabba Gabber?
Were you a Yo Gabba Gabber? I was a Yo Gabba Gabber back in the day. Yeah, I think I did actually watch Yo Gabba Gabba.
Was Yo Gabba Gabba Disney or Nick?
Nick.
Okay.
They would not have that shit on Disney, let's be real.
They're not that original.
No, it's just like that. Like, you can tell Yo Gabba Gabba is a Nickelodeon show, just like you can tell like the Wonder Pets was like a Nickelodeon show.
Wait, the Wonder Pets was Nickelodeon?
Yes.
I thought it was Disney.
Nope. Nickelodeon. So was the Backyardigans.
Oh, I
obviously.
do know. Lily was a big fan of the Backyardigans.
Biggest, some might say.
The Backyardigans at Lily Fest.
The Backyardigans had like #1 headliner at Lily Fest.
We have a connection to the Backyardigans because the kid who voiced Pablo, the penguin, is friends and grew up with our cousin Kobe, who lived.
It was at his bar mitzvah.
Did you ever get to meet him?
I don't. So, but I remember Mom was like, "No, Lily, like the guy who voices Pablo is gonna be here tonight." All I remember was drinking one Shirley Temple at that bar mitzvah and passing the fuck out on the couch.
You were tired.
I was tired, and my turquoise dress and my tiara.
I will say, and we talk about this as cousins, our outfits at my cousin's bar mitzvah, because we never been to anything like that.
It was like the event of our lives at that point. It really was.
I still think about it, and like, I found a dress, and this is New York. This is
like it was in New York.
It was in New York. Our cousins, they were very well to do, but in a fun way. Like, they weren't snobby about it at all. And so I went and being like, I gotta look good because I know these girls are gonna be wearing designer dresses and stuff. So where did I
Which I doubt any of them were actually wearing designer dresses.
No, I bet they were all wearing designer, like nice dresses, like from Burlington, not Burlington Coat Factory where I got my dress.
Yeah.
And the thing is like one of the
you got yours at Burlington Coat Factory. They got theirs at Bloomingdale's.
Yes, and I will say I do love that dress. I really slayed in it, and I remember a girl was like, I like your dress, where'd you get it? And I had to lie, because I didn't want to tell her that I got it at Burlington Coat Factory. I was like, oh, I just had this around.
It's just like something that I found in my closet.
Yeah. I wore it once. Around. I wore it once. And really? I wish I kept it. I really wish I kept that dress, because it was so unique. It was like a full skirt. It was like,
but you had to wear leggings.
It was too short, and I don't know why I wore leggings. I should have just worn like tights with it.
Yeah, and they were like capri leggings.
No, they went all the way down to my ankles. It was really dumb. I should have just worn tights. My biggest regret in life is not wearing tights
to that bar mitzvah.
But our cousin Isabel,
she wore gauchos. My cousin Isabel wore gauchos to to this.
She's my age. We're both 12, almost 13, and we still talk about it. We still make fun of her for it because she got upset. She like saw all the girls wearing their little dresses, and she's like, "What did I do?" And I remember telling her, she goes, "These are my two outfits. One is for like the ceremony, the temple, and one is for the actual party." And I was like, "Oh, you should wear the gauchos to the temple and wear the dress to the party." And she goes, "I think I'm gonna wear the gauchos." And
she wanted to be original.
And you know what she was?
She was original or gauchos.
It was really good. And then Noah and Dad were like kind of matching. Like they both were. Yeah, they both wore like black suits
with like a blue undershirt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was so weird. Why were they matching? I just remember no one like. And I only remember this from the videos because obviously, again, I was passed out on the couch after one Shirley Temple at the age of 5 at my cousin's bar mitzvah.
Foreshadowing much?
Okay, no. I just remember from the videos, our brother was tearing up the dance floor like nobody's business. He was absolutely killing and murdering the dance floor. Like, the song Murder on the Dance Floor came from Noah dancing at our cousin's bar mitzvah.
And like they had these like fun like light up like rings and things.
Oh my
and
gosh.
He had them all over.
And at one point he was like up on the stage dancing with our other cousin Ben. They were tearing up the dance
They really
floor.
were. And like they paid like professional dancers to be there to hype everybody up. And no,
that's crazy. I wish I was older to remember all of that. Because, yeah, I just was, like, sleeping the whole time.
Man, that was...
Someone in our family throw, like, a bar mitzvah. So we can just, like, have fun.
Well, that's kind of, like, religious appropriation, because that's, like, a ceremonial religion. Maybe just a party.
Let's have a party.
A sweet 16.
Yeah.
We never had a sweet 16. What did you do for your 16th birthday?
I think I just, like, hung out with my friends. Like, got dinner.
Yeah, I think I had some friends over. I remember having, like,
I think you had a party at our house.
And we played Just Dance.
Just Dance.
Lily and I used to tear it up on Just Dance.
I love Just Dance.
What was our song? Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears.
Oops, I did it again.
Got lost in the game. We really killed it.
Yeah,
and like they would record it too because it was on like Xbox 360, and so you could watch. Because of course
our brother had the nicest Xbox. Spoiled.
He's coming to get you a Dr. Pepper though, so.
He said if he remembers, which I'm like, how do you forget to go get a Dr. Pepper on your way here? I don't understand that. I'm confused why you would forget that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really upset if he doesn't give me a Dr. Pepper because I'm like gonna like leave.
No, I'm making dinner.
And not come back if he doesn't give me a Dr. Pepper.
That's a little dramatic.
I'll leave and go get myself a Dr. Pepper and then come back. That's what will happen. Should just gone when I was at Target.
Yeah, you probably should have.
That's okay.
It's okay. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Anything else you want to talk about?
To be honest, I didn't really come prepared.
Yeah. What the heck? I really came in here with the talking points.
I'm sorry. Well, I just like... My head's not really all right here. I'm quite tired, actually. I think after we finish this, I'm going to take a nap.
Where?
On this bed.
Okay, I guess.
You'll be okay.
I already took a nap.
Exactly.
Some days are hard. I just always want to sleep and rot. Yeah. Well, I think we should end it there then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Okay.
We have some ideas for guests coming up. So we are going to have some guests.
Yeah.
One of them being, should we say who it is?
No.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay, like, we're thinking about,
A few
like,
guests.
we want some guests on the podcast, obviously. But I think we need to wait a little bit until we, like, kind of get our bearings, obviously, because this is only our second episode. So, I think we kind of, like, there's still some things, obviously, that we're trying to, like, figure out and, like, work out before we have a guest.
For sure.
Dream guest on my podcast. Dream guest on my podcast.
Who would be our dream guest?
Who would be your dream guest?
I'd love to have Jake Shane.
Jake Shane, I agree. He would be so
I think
fun.
here's the thing about Jake Shane that I love is he is as neurotic as I am in dates and times, and so like when he's talking about pop culture, he gets it right. Like there's nothing
he's a really good storyteller.
Yes, there's nothing that drives me crazier than when someone's like, "Oh, that actor, remember when they did that movie and it was a completely different movie?" And I'll be like, "No, that's not what happened." And he knows. He's accurate with his dates, and I appreciate that about him. So,
yeah, I think.
And that's why I'm having OCD.
Yeah.
Which we both have. So I'd love to talk about that with him.
Oh, you and Jake Shane.
Yes, I'd love to talk about movies and like that's something. He's just so much chronically online as we are. So I think it just would be fun. Who would be your dream guest on this podcast?
I also think Jake Shane, but also, like, I have to obviously go with, like, Brooke and Connor.
Yeah.
Like, both of them. Because I truly I think, like, for us, like, we relate to Brooke in a lot of ways because of, like, her obsessions.
Yeah.
And how chronically online she is. And, like, her books and everything, which I'm so excited for her book. When it comes out.
Yes.
And then with, like, Connor, I think we, like, relate to him a lot in, like, his, like, comedy and, like, how funny he is and just, like, he's very, like, ADHD.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I love their dynamic, and so I just, like, again, I talked about this last week, I listen to them all the time, and I've recently been going back and, like, listening to old episodes, which has actually been so much fun because it's, like, from, like, 2 or 3 years ago, and they're just talking about, like, it's funny to, like, listen to a podcast of people talking about, like, pop culture events that happened 2 or 3 years ago and, like, hearing the insight on it. Like, one of the episodes I was listening to recently was, like, them talking about, like, the Don't Worry Darling and all that drama. Like, because that was what was happening at the time of the episode that they were filming. And it was just, like, it's so interesting to, like, go back and hear those things because you're like, wow, that was so long ago. But it's, like, so funny to listen to. Yeah, I do truly love Brooke and Connor.
I have
so
2
much.
other people. Well, 3 other. Technically 4 other people.
Oh, wow.
Kayla Perrin.
Yes. Brittany Broski.
And then my last 2, they have to be together, Trixie and Katya.
Oh, yeah. I think, for me, like, I want, like, people...
Those are all people that we listen to.
That we listen to. Like, I, like, that would... Because, like, I think, like, a big inspiration for this podcast, obviously, and, like, truly the only podcast that I listen to is, like, Jake Shane's, and then Brooke and Connor, and then I will, like, listen to Broski Report too. Like, I like to watch the Broski Report personally. And then, like, same with, like, Kayla Perrin. Like, I think all those people, like, are kind of, like, inspirational to us.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, a reason why we wanted to, like, kind of start is because, like, we, like, are very inspired by their podcast and, like, their comedy and their style of things. Yeah. So I think, like,
I don't think we talk enough about Trixie and Katya though, because they're
really funny.
For like months, like 2 months, Katya talked about how much she hated Amelia Perez, and it was there is a 20-minute video of just her hating, and it's a compilation.
Or when Trixie went to Buc-ee's.
Yes,
that was so funny.
They finish each other's sentences.
They're also another podcast I like to watch. Not listen. Like, Brooke and Connor, you can listen to.
Yes.
Same with, like, Jake Shane. I'll, like, watch them every once in a while. Like, I'll put it on TV if I'm doing homework or something like that. But I feel like with, like, the Broski Report and, like, Trixie and Katya, it's, like, better to watch
because their facial expressions are just, like...
That's a big thing.
I love... Katya's facial expressions kill me, though.
Oh, yeah. Or their, brain rot when they talk in brain rot. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Hi, gay. Just how they finish each other's sentences. I love them so much. And it's kind of a dream of mine to stay at the Trixie Motel. Because it looks so fun.
If I ever go to Coachella, I'm staying at the Trixie Motel.
You know, it'd be like $1,000 a night, but
Probably more, honestly. It'd probably be so expensive. But, yeah, I think my top dream podcast guest would have to be BNCMAP. To, like, say that one more time. We're manifesting, actually.
manifest.
Actually, no, my dream guest on my podcast is Abby Lee Miller.
Oh, okay.
What?
You've opened up a completely huge. Because I've been watching Dance Moms
Yeah.
again.
Obviously.
For the 15th millionth
Yeah,
time.
you gotta do a little resurgence of the Dance Moms.
I've been watching
every
the
once in a
first
while.
season. It's so good.
I love it. We could go on and on and on about Dance Moms. We've been watching it since the beginning. We've been watching it for so long.
Since it's inserted, I would want it to be like a hard hitting journalism piece though when Abby Lee Miller came.
Or anybody from Dance Moms to be so
Yes.
to be so honest.
Jill.
Kathy. I would want Vivian. Get Vivian on the pod. Anyways, anybody from Dance Moms.
I would
guess.
tear into Abby Lee Miller and be like, do you realize what you've done to these poor girls? Do you realize the abuse? Do you realize?
Well, now she's never gonna come on.
I'm just kidding, Abby. I want you to come on and I'd be like, hey girl, I love you.
I want to see Abby Lee Miller at Cracker Barrel being the hostess. That's what I want to see.
You know what?
Where's your dream podcast location filming?
Chili's? Olive Garden, I feel like would be better. It's a little bit more quiet.
Yeah, it's a little bit more secluded.
I think Olive Garden would be a good place.
Yeah. Personally, like, I'm gonna stick to my Texas roots and, like, go for, like, a Whataburger.
I'd like a really nice podcast studio that's really comfy. Even though this is comfy, I really love our setup
If
here.
no one knows, this is actually Kendra's bed that we're filming in.
And we have to move it. I think next week we're gonna move the location to my guest room. Because it'll be easier set up, and so. But we'll see.
Yeah,
But Lily's like,
we'll see.
I don't like the bedspread. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Anyways.
Whatever. Okay, well, I definitely think we should end it because I think we're pushing a little bit past our planned time. And that's good because we've been chatting a lot. Hopefully this is a good second episode. Again, if there was any technical difficulties,
We're sorry.
we're sorry. I am producing this myself with no help from Kendra. So I'm just trying my hardest out here. Please know that. And we can't wait.
I
for
did put
next
the
week.
link tree up, okay?
She did one thing.
I did a few things.
Oh, also, we're trying to get it on Apple Podcasts. I'm gonna look into that again today because Apple Podcasts is being the biggest bitch
it is.
ever.
It was.
I don't really know what's going on
We
with that.
almost-
So if there's anybody that knows how to figure that out, give us a little contact call to see if we can figure that out. I'm gonna look into it again. Also, if anybody has seen the bottom of my dirty socks, I am very sorry. But I think that's all we have. Thank you everybody for listening, and we will see you all next week. Bye.